Today we're going to take a look at the platform and how we actually process classification data once it's been brought into the platform. So we're going to sign in here and get into the dashboard. So a couple of things here in regards to classification that I want to point out is, these widgets here, these widgets are customizable and you can make them, put them wherever you want to create your own dashboard. So when we're looking at classification data, it's easy to just look and find data. I mean, like if you look here, for instance, we've got HIPAA related data, about 4.44 gigs worth of data, about 2% of the data. So easy way to determine what type of information or what's enclosed in this is to simply double click on this and it'll bring up all the different files. Looks like there's about 3,000 or so files. So if I click on the details here and then select one of these files, you're going to see that in fact there is 100% probability here that health insurance data is included into this specific file. So of course, I mean, I don't really know what types of content are in this file unless I did a search or added some facets, the fine facets in here to see what types of health related data are here. But at this point, we're seeing other classification as well, like personal data and Canadian personal data, company confidential stuff. So it's, it's 100% probability that there's these types of classifications built into this. So that's one easy way to get to your classification data. And of course, you can look at any of the classification rules that are actually there. If I'm looking at credit card policy, we'll turn on our details here again, and you'll see that each one of these files has some sort of credit card policy. It looks like it's 100% probability, so these numbers are exact matches to your typical credit card strings, like American Express or MasterCard or Visa or Discover. So we've already went through the checksum. We validated that the card is actually a real card, so that's why you're seeing this 100% probability. So that's one way to find data based on, really quick to find out where all of your data is. And of course, this string, the file path actually tells you where these files are. So it looks like finance, which you would expect to have some sort of finance related type data in a department where finance is. So we're going to go back to the dashboard here, and then we're going to look at another way to actually find data based on classification as well. So if we go into files and we add a search or a find facet, so we're going to go into classification. And when you click on the query and then click classification, you're going to see the drop-down menu. So again, we can simply pick on whichever one it is we're looking for. We can look at the healthcare or let's just do the U.S. personal data again, okay, we'll do HIPAA. Here we go. So we'll do a quick search here, and there again, we're able to find all of the data that has healthcare related classification policy here. So if I return to files, now I can build like complex queries. So let's just say I want to use the builder, and then go edit here, and then we can also go down to classification here, where it contains health insurance, right? So this is another way that we can add a complex query here, and now I can be specific to a specific context as well. So if I say any, and let's just put in the name John here and hit OK, and so we're going to look for any healthcare related classification data that contains the name John, and we'll do a search here. So we can see we've got quite a lot of files, about 589 files that now are healthcare related and include the name John somewhere in the file. And if I want to look at that, so I can see that yes, this does have healthcare information here, and it does contain the word John here. Now, these are all lab information, so so that's an easy way to find, and we can go back and we can edit these queries as well and continue to add fine facets to continue to cull this data down to get to the most relevant data set we can, and then process just that information. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll talk to you guys soon.